Court in Qatar has sentenced 8 former Indian Navy personnel to death who were detained in the country for over a year. In August 2022, Qatar detained 8 former Indian Navy officers on suspicion of working as spies for Israel while they were employed by a company in Qatar, following which the Navy veterans face allegations of espionage related to a submarine program on Israel's behalf. A death penalty was announced by a court of first instance of Qatar. Reacting strongly to this verdict, India's Ministry of External Affairs has expressed deep shock and affirmed it will provide all consular and legal assistance and explore all possible options to rescue these veterans.
I read the MEA statement very carefully, and very correctly it says that India will exercise all options, including the legal, and naturally this is a matter about which there cannot be too much of public discussion. I don't expect them to be executed. Most unlikely. You know, in diplomacy you never say never, but most unlikely. Qatar will not do that.
ये जो ऑफिसर्स हैं, ये कतर की जेल में पिछले 4-5 महीने से हमारी सरकार और MEA ने साफ तौर पे कहा है कि वो फैमिलीज़ के साथ कांटेक्ट में हैं, उनको हर प्रकार की लीगल एड देंगे। उन कतर की सरकार से हम कहेंगे हमको ज़्यादा काउंसुलर एक्सेस दिया जाए, और अगर आवश्यकता पड़ी तो एट दी हाईएस्ट लेवल कतर की सरकार से बात करेंगे ताकि इनको वापस हिंदुस्तान लाया जा सके। और मुझे पक्का यकीन है कि हमारे जो रिलेशन है कतर के साथ काफ़ी से बेहतर है, काफ़ी अच्छे हैं। कतर की लार्ज स्केल इन्वेस्टमेंट है इंडिया में। इन तमाम चीज़ों को निगाह में रखते हुए हिंदुस्तान की सरकार हर प्रकार से सक्सेसफुल होगी।
जिस प्रकार से कतार आतंकवादी ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस को मदद कर रहा है और भारत के साथ अभी इतने अच्छे रिलेशंस नहीं है, वो भी भारत में जो आतंकवादी और अलगाववादी संगठन को मदद देता है, पैसे की मदद भी देने की कोशिश करता है, तो ये भी कारण हो सकता है कि वो एक तरह से प्रेशर डाल रहे हो भारत की सरकार पर, ताकि वो कहीं ना कहीं एक इस तरह के डिप्लोमेसी में इस तरह गेम होता है कि उन्होंने पकड़ लिया, हमारे डेथ सेंटेंस दे दिया, फिर भारत की सरकार को प्रेशर डाल के अपनी कुछ बातचीत मनवाने के लिए मजबूर करें।
This will require a study. This will also require international affairs, Ministry of Defense, maybe Ministry of Foreign Affairs. They'll have to work out, negotiate with them, get these people back. After all, whether they are in service or not, they are Indians.
Yes, sir.
They are our own people. They are their own families. They are their own children. I am sure our government will take some measures, take some decisions to get these people back.
The country still does not know as to why they have been sentenced to death. What is the charge against them? In fact, I had categorically asked in the Lok Sabha for the government to take the House into confidence. What are the charges against these 8 people? What are they accused of? It is absolutely astounding and flabbergasting the manner in which, the cavalier manner in which the NDA-BJP government, Minister Jaishankar and his ministry have dealt with this issue.
I hope that the Indian government will take it up very strongly with the highest level of authorities in Qatar, and that as a result we will have some satisfactory outcome. This is simply not right. And whatever the circumstances are, the government knows more than you and I do, but it's very, very essential that these people be brought back home as soon as possible. And in any case, their arrest and their trial we need to know much more about before we can make any useful comment.
हमारे लिए ये मानना बड़ा संभव नहीं है कि उन सैनिकों ने ऐसा कुछ किया होगा जिसके कारण उन्हें कोई दंड दिया जाए। ये तो छोड़िए कि उनको मृत्यु दंड दिया जा रहा है। हमको ऐसा लगता है कि ऐसा नहीं हुआ होगा। कतर से भी यही कहा जाएगा कि आप हमको बताइए, पूरी इसकी समीक्षा हम करें, उसके बाद हम अपनी रिस्पांस आपको दें। ऐसा भी सरकार कर सकती है और सरकार मुझे उम्मीद है कि करेगी।
Ministry of External Affairs S. Jaishankar in December last year had said the Indian side is constantly in touch with the government of Qatar as he assured the officers a priority for the country as well. Listen in.
My understanding is that there have been 3 hearings so far. I think a 4th one is due sometime later this month. Even the full nature of the charges are not entirely clear to us. But what we are doing is we are giving the strongest possible support to the concerned people, including their legal representation, because we believe that their rights should be fully protected.